forecasting is done. So, and I really recommend you guys to not only record all your forecasts, but also always have them in the folder for future reference. So just come up here, create a folder with everything that you have, give it a name, and then just lock it, hide it, and there you go. You have a clean chart again. That's definitely a recommendation. And today it's currently 6:27. It's Monday the 6th of June, so I'm excited to see what is going to happen. Now I'm going to have breakfast, and this afternoon we have a surfing session coming, so stay tuned for that. I don't know if anyone is going to record it though. So I've just done my forecast. Today I still want to review my trading plan checklist. I want to finish reviewing all my setups, gather 5 trades from each setup, and record this video. So let's get into the day. Again, currently 6:30, and I'm going to have breakfast, and then let's get to trading. So it's currently 10 to 8. No trades as of yet. I just finished basically kind of thinking through again my checklists, and I've now exported them. Now I want to put them in a Pages document or Word document, whatever. And then I want to go ahead and grab some examples for each setup, at least 5 just for today. I want to have like 20 of each, at least because you want to see that. Okay, so I really need to thank this $2,500 camera setup, because the autofocus is just very, very good. Basically perfect. So this video is very good, so don't get turned off by the fact that it's not focused. It's going to be like that for like 1 minute, but the rest of the video is really good. Not biased at all. I'm not even biased saying this, but I just really think that you're going to take value from it, so stick around. The setups that you have in your plan and that actually fit your criteria that you've set out really pan out, and you can find a lot of examples like that. Like, go back into your markups, go back into your case studies, go back into all that and grab the trades that really fit this, because like that you will understand 2 things. One, that the trades do work out, and that your checklist is good for those trades. And you will also understand that there are a lot of opportunities in the market. So I have 3 examples for setup 1, 5 for setup 2, and 3 and 4 for setup 3. The market is also not doing much today. I'm looking to see now how we react to this 15-minute zone. Are we going to like actually react from this, or are we going to target these highs? Either one of those I will be expecting from the market, like just waiting for the market to show its hand, and I'll trade accordingly. So right now I'm waiting. I'm currently still reviewing my markups in order to find still two more of setup 1 and 1 more of setup 3. Like that, I will go ahead and look for the screenshots and put it in a separate folder. So let's keep going. I'm kind of pissed off because I just found that I fucked my board up in the first day, the first hours that I got it, which was this weekend. How? So euro dollar is now moving a little bit. Nothing really for me to take. So we reacted out of the 15-minute zone that I wanted to see a reaction from. Now let's see if there's going to be any entries. But it's currently 11:30, and I'm not going to be trading in the afternoon. So if there's no trade in this next hour, then there's no trade. But let me show you the surfboard. So I had 3 people in my car, and because of it, I had 2 surfboards on it. So I had to push both to the side. And the other one that is going to the bin fucking creased this one. So yeah, now I have this dumbass thing for the rest of this surfboard's life. And yeah, because of stupidity.
Okay, so let me tell you where I'm currently at. There were no trades this morning on euro dollar. If I take any trade throughout this week, I'll make sure to vlog it too and put it into this vlog, so you also have some trades, so stay tuned until the end. Then mentally I'm like kind of pissed because of that surfboard crease, which was so avoidable. But there's nothing else you can do. So as I was thinking of what I was going to say to this vlog, I was like, fuck, like the only thing that I can really say is that I'm doing it wrong by being like, oh fucking crease. It's like, dude, it's over. Like, it's just a material thing. It doesn't change anything on the board. It just now has a crease. We get so clingy onto dumb shit. Like, for example, if we take a loss, we get clingy for the loss. If we take a win, we get clingy to the win, where we just want to win. So one of the things that my mind told me that I had to do is like let go of the past much more easier. So that's definitely something that I would tell all of you to do, is like every time you are mourning about something, so like understand how insignificant it is, because it probably is. Like a loss in trading, insignificant. A win in trading, insignificant. A crease in a surfboard, insignificant. In the grand scheme of things, of course, if you zoom in and you're like, oh fucking my phone just broke, now I have to buy a new one. Like, are you really going to be thinking in 20 years, oh, my fucking phone broke down on the 6th of June, fucking, yeah, like, no, that's not going to happen. What is over is over. You cannot go back to the past. And that's something that I struggle with a lot of times, but I'm working on it, so I think that's important. And yeah, and this week, by the way, I wrote down on my Edgewonk that my focus for this week is don't trade while you are tilting, because I know that I can start tilting and entering in dumbass trades. And I can tell you that it was a pain to put the trades on Edgewonk that were not in my plan, because one, how do you describe them? Two, now they're part of your statistics, of your overall statistics, and they're messing them up. They're not looking as pretty because of it. The next clip is going to me talking about another thing that happened last week, so stay tuned. So right now I'm going to be talking to an accountant because of some things that have been going on. And personally, like, this is something that has happened to me many times, but I think this was the first time where I was very aware of it, which was last Monday. I was so excited because of everything that was going on. So I was going to hit a new PR, which I ended up failing, which I'll post a video here. 2 new PRs, which I ended up failing, which I'm going to post a video here. And like overall throughout the day, I was super excited. I don't remember, what was it? It was hitting the new PRs. I went to talk with some people that I didn't know, which like really spiked my adrenaline. And in the gym, like my friend also decided to call like 2-3 other people, 3 personal trainers, to watch us like hit the new PR. So all that just made me super like pumped throughout the day. Like I was very excited throughout the day. So what happens is that us in our life, we have a baseline. So let's call the baseline 0. So at the end of a big set of days, your emotions are going to go back to 0. They are going to tend towards 0. So what happens is that if you have a good day, that is going to be mirrored by having a slight bad day in terms of what you define as good or bad, because that will cancel itself out. So what happened to me is that instead of having like a 10, a day that was a 10, so that the bad would be just a -10 to cancel itself out, my day was like a 100. So what happened is that throughout the week, I had to really go into the negative numbers in order to balance this 100 day so it converges back to 0. And the reason that this is important for trading is because the exact same is going to happen, which is if you take a win and it takes you to 50, it means that a loss is going to take you to -50. In turn, that is going to, well, balance itself out and is going to take you to 0. But you had a big swing of emotion, +50, -50. So in trading, what we need to do, the only sustainable way is if a loss gives you like maximum a +1, +2, and even that, like, the closest to 0 the better, because like that a loss is also going to give you a -1, -2, and the best is really 0. So you are not emotional when you take a win, and you're not emotional when you take a loss. That's the most sustainable way for us to trade. And again, we see this happening overall. We see this happening in our life. Again, I had a hugely pumping adrenaline fucking amazing day, which had to be counteracted with many other less good days. So what happened is that for the rest of the week, I had much less energy inside of me, and I still feel it a little bit right now, but now that I'm conscious of it, I can take the actionable steps to get myself back to that baseline of 0, because the average should be 0 at like after a year. The average is most probably going to be 0. That's why people, when they are bipolar, when they are very, very happy, they are very, very sad. And it's basically fucking roller coaster of emotions. This is what you want to avoid in trading, and this is what you avoid, and this is also what you want to avoid in life. Like, take joy out of it, but these big swings of emotions come from kind of emotional attachment. And that's why the other part that I was talking about, the crease on the fucking surfboard, doesn't make sense, because that means that I have emotional attachment to something that I don't have control over. So the same thing with wins, with losses, whatever it is. The only thing you have emotional control over, the only thing you have control over is if you stick to the plan in your trading. If it results in a win, if it results in a loss, it is what it is. And at least a good thing when these things happen and you are able to look at yourself and be like, okay, this went wrong. What can I change? Yeah, right now I'm going to go to the accountant, and I will let you know when I'm ready to go surf. There's no cool transition because I'm not going to have anything else to film. Peace, love you. So how long was I there? I was there for maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour maximum. So yeah, now I'm actually still going to the coffee shop if my friends are still there. So let's see. Okay, gentlemen, I am back home. Surfing session was good. I was still in the coffee shop. Currently, I am going to have some dinner, and then I'm going to do my markups for the day and get ready for tomorrow. So stick around. Okay, so it's currently 8:30, almost 8:30. Now, today there would only have been one trade, and I would probably have taken a break even. So it is what it is. And the trade was at like 2 p.m. So again, I'm happy that I stick with the plan, because that's the goal for this week. Now, by the end of this video, if I take a trade this week, it's going to be vlogged. So make sure to stick around to the end. Don't you dare leave the video right now. I better see like a straight line in the retention at this time frame, okay? Okay, I'm joking. But if you're still here, leave a comment with this emoji. So right now, just going to do my markups, which I kind of already did. But yeah, let's get that going. Set the goals for tomorrow, and then go to sleep at 9:30 p.m. Okay, so I really recommend that for you guys to do this. Always keep this on, like, all your markups in one day on one folder, and basically every day just do it again and again and again. So if anytime you want to visit like the 6th of June, you don't question yourself, okay, how was the structure? You know. So no real trades for myself here. Personally, the only thing that I saw was 2 possible trades right here, but this was out of my time zone. So right here, I was waiting for this continuation short. I don't know, I still have the forecast right here, which is like right here. I was expecting this trade short. So if I just hide this, You see entry after we see a 15-minute supply being reacted and supply being controlled on the lower time frame. And that's exactly what happened. Like, supply was starting to be in control, demand was being disrespected, and basically that's what we got here. I don't know if I would have entered in both trades, because again, right here you got two possible entries in, and it's great to see. Like, you had move down, move up, and break of structure, and then this would have come back to break even. And the question is, would you take this one? If you would, then you would have taken the 10R. If not, then, well, you would have been with a break even for the day. So either way, not bad. I'm happy to see this playing out. For tomorrow, I'm a little bit more bearish on euro dollar. And again, the rest of this video is going to be a clip of me taking a trade and me saying goodbye. So stick around. Stick around. Okay, so it's currently 10:30. I just took a break even. The trade fit my plan. It broke the structure. I stick to the management, so I took the break even, and it is what it is. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you think it is worth it. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.